Oh, shoot.
I think you're cool.
I'm here for the win today.
Is this lighting isn't too good, huh?
Should we brighten ourselves up a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I always like glamour.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice? Okay.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
We'll give some people some time to filter in from the lobby. I always imagine these like we're in a theater and you guys are in the lobby getting your popcorn and you're gonna come in and it's like it's like an assembly. This is like assembly at school. Hi Jane. Hi
I'm gonna redo
Kim.
my hair.
Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone. How was everyone's weekend? I hope yours was lovely. Can we talk about the DOG? I know you guys know how to spell.
Yes, we can definitely talk about the DOG.
I want you to organize the conversation, though, because I'll go everywhere, all over the place.
My heart just connected to yours. What I like to do is the table of contents. You know, look at what's on the agenda.
My hair looks the exact same as I just had it.
And like as we do that, have like jokes and asides and stuff like that. But generally, the beginning should be to get through the table of contents.
And you already have a table of contents prepared?
In my head.
Okay.
In my head. I also sometimes do it as I'm saying it, which is why the actual reading of the table of contents can be more free flowing because I'm making it up as in this first section.
Okay.
And then I just like to start with number 1 on the table of contents, talk it out, and if like anything pops up during that, we tangent away, wrap up number 1, and like move on to number 2. But if on the way to number 2, another tangent takes us somewhere, then we go there.
Okay.
So it's kind of like there's a form, but it's also very free form.
Yes. I hear you.
Do you like that process?
I think I will have to see how it goes in order for me to understand it a bit more, but I'll take your lead, and I'm happy to work on our conversational skills as we become experts at being talk show hosts.
Wow. I've never been so in love with you. Okay. Well, the table of contents can be the following.
That's better.
The dog, I want to talk about last video and this Lauren situation. Nerman, if she's here. The dog, the last episode, merch, which I'm wearing.
I know a lot of you guys are getting yours.
And it's great. This is an extra large. Yeah, like I want to know how everyone likes the merch. I want to talk to them about new merch. There's some questions about the merch, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then there's some questions on the community tab that we can get to. And if you're watching now and you didn't put a question on the community tab and you have a question you really want us to answer, go put it on the community tab. Otherwise, try and do it in the comments and we'll obviously interact with the comments.
Yes.
Great.
Fab.
First of all, how are you?
I'm good. I skipped my pills yesterday, and so I doubled up this morning.
Oh.
And when you double up on like vitamins,
I forgot to take I'm gonna go take my vitamin.
Yeah, when you double up on vitamins, your stomach can get kind of nauseous, and so I was just feeling that, and so I needed like a second to relax and drink some water.
Right. It's gonna make a poop joke.
No, I didn't. It wasn't a poop situation.
I was gonna say something about diarrhea.
It was a more nausea situation. It was not a poop situation.
Hold on, I'm just taking my pill.
Okay, good. And then I actually texted some friends that I like usually don't have casual text relationships with, but decided that I just wanted to see how they were doing and like whatever. So I did that, and that felt nice to reach out.
I do that often.
And you do.
Like I was going through pictures, and as I saw an old picture of a friend, I would text it to them and be like, "I miss you."
I love that. That's a really good way to text somebody. No one ever really wants like a "Hey, what's up?"
No. Or like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
be like,
so much stuff
remember
is
the
going on.
time that like we got naked?
That's better.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
have a fun story or a picture.
Yeah, one time Whitney and I crashed a party by boat, and then they let us in. I was wearing my 3/4 length like Thailand pants with no shoes, and we partied, and then we went back by boat, and my friend, he slapped, right? Did he open hand slap me across the face?
Yeah, Timmy was just being drunk and crazy.
Crazy. He slapped me across the face, and I fell out of the boat into like it was like a bay that was 3 feet deep, and I was like, oh my god, the boat propeller is gonna chop my head off.
It was one of the most fun nights of my life.
Yes, for sure. Catherine Hurt is here. I'd just like to say that Catherine Hurt comes through with some of the funniest jokes.
Really?
Yes, she is on my radar as one of the funniest people.
Oh my god. Should we get drunk one night and do one of these like live at night?
Be a lot of fun. Oh,
And
also,
watch The Bachelor.
yeah, live Bachelor would be
night,
good.
girls'
Girls' night,
night,
girls'
girls'
night,
night.
girls'
Our
night.
new date night is girls' night on Mondays because The Bachelor's on.
Oh.
Oh, do we already have to switch
We gotta
rooms?
move rooms.
This background is beautiful. We look like we're kind of in a art gallery.
Yeah, because of all the art.
Yeah, but sometimes I wish our bedroom was like a little bit more calming. I don't want to film outside.
I know. Are you able to grab my drink?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
All right, let me get my Uggs.
Are the doors locked?
No.
Are you sure? The kitchen door's not locked?
I'm not.
Because then you could go through the house and I could go this way.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Sorry, guys. Unplanned. Unplanned. But you're probably not bothered by looking at my face. Door's locked. Door's locked. Timmy time. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I feel like people like traveling through the house. That's my big green egg. It's got a thing on it. Bachelor reaction could be dope. Okay.
This is trash. Yeah.
Yeah, I drank every single one of
Look, I
them.
picked those lemons
Yeah,
from our tree.
they look really pretty. I feel like this is a classic YouTube spot for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like being here better.
Hi guys, welcome to the Boston Ivy where all the rats live. We
Wanna
look.
light a candle?
Go for it.
All right.
We looked into getting the Boston Ivy removed, but it was going to cost too much money. I would have paid for it. Whitney said it wasn't worth it. We've seen the one mouse in the house, and then I saw one mouse in our grill. It was a different grill. It was a gas grill. They were like living in it. We gave that away. All right, so I already forgot what was number one on the table of contents. Someone here remembers though. What was number one, guys?
Merch or Lauren or the video last week?
Oh, we were gonna watch it. Oh, the dog. The dog.
Oh.
Check this out.
So, our friends, can they hear me?
I'm sure they can hear you. Can you guys hear Whitney, or do you want me to tell the story?
Okay, I'm coming. Our friends.
I have pictures. Oh, Nerman is here.
Okay, our friends told us about a dog that they saw on Facebook that was up for adoption, and so they sent us the picture, and I immediately was like, oh my God, this is insane. We have to go meet this dog. So we went and met the dog yesterday, and it's one of those things where they have like a 3-day interview process where they meet a bunch of families and then they decide which family would be the best for the dog. But this dog is going to get adopted so fast because it's so incredibly cute. Do you guys want to see pictures?
Do you want to tell them all about it, and I'll tease we'll make them wait for the pic. The pictures are right here.
So it's a Maltipoo, and it's little. It's a puppy. It was in a home with 2 older people that couldn't take care of it because I guess their dog had babies. And
like for us, we want a hypoallergenic dog because I'm slightly allergic to dogs, and we don't want shedding because we are lazy and like don't want the shedding. We don't want to just go and buy a golden doodle, even though we really want that dog, because like we do want to rescue a dog. We also don't want to like be those like LA people that have the same dogs as everyone else. No offense to the LA people who have that
Yeah,
dog, because
'cause
that
those
dog
dogs are
is super cute. I
so
don't even
cute.
hate them, but that was just our thought process.
Mm-hmm.
And like we found this dog at a rescue. Ready?
I'm freaking out.
Her name is Nala. She's a half Maltese, half poodle with the straight hair. She's 14 weeks.
You guys.
Yeah, this is adopting, not shopping.
Yeah,
everyone.
this is an adoption. Look at this dog. Look at her licking me. She was obsessed with me.
She immediately ran up to Wit and went into her like lap and was like just like kissing her neck the whole time.
I like
she
her
didn't bark
cry
once.
thinking about her. How cute is she, you guys?
So anyway, that's the end of it. So that was the dog. Sunny was a little bit like, I think he was like a little jealous.
Of the attention I was giving it.
Yeah, like asserting his like dominance. But we'll see. They have to pick us. We wait now.
It's hard to be on this side where you can't see yourself. I'm so
Here, switch with me.
all I want to do is look at myself.
I don't want to look at myself at all.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to number 2. I want to talk about the video.
Okay. And you want to play it for everybody?
Well, I was gonna play what was said, and then we could just talk from there. But yeah, why don't we do that?
Okay.
So that I'm not like guessing wrong what we say. Let's see. Where do we talk?
So, you guys, just to give you a little heads up of what we're doing right now. Last week's video was the video where Lauren comes out and talks about the sex tape. We reacted to it, and I think some of you guys thought that we were being a little bit too casual. And so we just wanted to clear up where we were coming from and apologize for making anyone feel that way. So first we thought that we would play what we actually said and then just discuss what we were meaning by it, because
Right, we just don't want to like say that we said something that we didn't say.
yeah.
We should have queued this up before.
You shouldn't have to, people say.
Well, I think there's some things that we should apologize for. And then there's a lot of things that we were getting like accused of that like we want to push back on a little bit, but like not to negate our apology, if that makes sense.
I guess. Because I wasn't like.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
Technically her boss.
Right,
So.
but like even last season, she was like.
You already apologized.
You could have been like, no, it's not gonna
We
be like-
apologized on the community tab. Not everyone watches like goes to the community tab. I want to talk about it here with you guys because we can get direct feedback, and then like pre-warning, we're apologizing again at the beginning of Wednesday's tape because like even more people. You think it's too much?
Yeah, it may be. I think that we should just.
But even more people watch. It's just like
That's
different
true.
people.
That's true. And we're not gonna harp on this for the live. We're just gonna briefly go through what we said, and then we'll move on and have some fun.
This is like just like a test, you know what I mean? To like see how people feel because
Okay.
there's only 900 people here, even though these 900 people here are probably like most likely to be on our side because the 100,000 people watch, there's more like trolls, you know?
It's not even about sides either. It's just about like different points of view.
Well,
I guess that could be confused with sides, but
yeah, I mean like, well, look,
yeah.
just give me a sec. Okay.
Did you think that they never covered
that on the show?
Yeah, I thought that was like
Well, it was the elephant
unspoken.
in the room all the time,
Yeah.
but I
Also,
guess
this
not.
is very fourth wall breaking. Like
This
I
is
don't
what
know,
we were
yeah,
more
why would
interested in, the
anyone care
fourth
about
wall
what
breaking,
the
which is what I made the
interns,
pinned
sex
comment
tapes were
about.
all about.
I mean, at this time, they could technically probably be like, you know, they posted it on Facebook and all my friends found out or something
Right,
like
right.
that.
They're definitely
but,
playing it generic. They're not
but it
like
was-
Perez Hilton's like scummy website.
Bad
It
Perez
was.
Hilton, like bad, you're bad.
You're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I just could never understand
Okay.
hating someone so much that you want to do something like that to them.
You're like, so did you make the tape?
My reaction, though, they don't make sense to what she's saying.
Oh,
I wouldn't just be like,
let's see what you do.
okay.
Have you heard from Heidi lately?
Wait. We will.
Little sex tape.
Okay, here.
Thumbs wide open, Julius.
Just let us get through this. We won't linger on this, guys. Don't worry.
Whoa,
That was
babe.
like,
Your vibrato.
I was trying to do a Lady Gaga national anthem remake.
Oh, Hunger Games. Oh,
Sorry. Now you guys are just watching an old episode.
excellent. You know you do.
What? Come on. We were just talking about it.
Also, a rumor of a sex tape
Here.
probably isn't that bad.
Say it again.
A rumor that there's a sex tape without the actual sex tape being available is not that big of a deal.
That
In my opinion.
Is that okay to say? Like if
Yeah.
someone was like, "Oh, I heard you and
You
Timmy
don't have to
have
whisper,
sex."
but you just don't have to also scream talk. Because it's like I'm a crazy guy I keep shushing my wife, but she talks like at this level, and it's like you could also
Yeah,
just talk like that.
I feel like
No, you don't have to whisper.
Anybody who's grown up in a big family understands why you have
like
to
we're
talk so loud.
we're like barely
Like, I
even
need to check
talking
out.
about it.
If I don't yell, I'm not gonna eat.
This is
if
so
someone was like,
meta.
before we got
Okay.
married and whatever.
If you're trying to lose belly
Ugh,
fat,
Oh my God,
the
it's-
commercial.
We can't.
Well, that was it. That was it, I think. But let me just say one thing, babe.
Okay.
So, what we would like to apologize for is like a rumor of a sex tape, while not as bad as the actual sex tape being out there, which is what we are meant to say. It is still bad, and like
is
Lauren could have still been
embarrassing.
embarrassed.
Yes.
And she had to tell her family because it was out on the internet, and that we didn't recognize for like how embarrassing it could be.
And
because
we weren't sensitive to that.
and we apologize
Yes.
because for us, like it wouldn't have been embarrassing to just for me and my family, but that's just me and my family, and like we weren't thinking about who it was happening to and their family, and so for that we apologize. New topic. A sex tape, a rumor of a sex tape compared to an actual sex tape isn't as bad. It's just not.
Yeah,
It's just,
like
I
it's
stand
still,
by that.
No, it's true.
Still
It's
bad,
still bad, but
not
like
as bad.
you'd obviously, if you had the choice, like you'd much rather there just be a rumor versus like the actual thing.
Right.
So,
But that's a point that we were trying to make, which I still think is valid. Number three, which a lot of people said, like, but it wasn't like that there was just a rumor. It was that her best friend and her evil boyfriend were maliciously going after her. That we completely agree with.
and think that was awful and grounds for them to obviously hate each other and never talk to them again, and for Lauren to feel completely disrespected and backstabbed and all of those things.
Right. Like people accused us of like, possibly contributing to people's like suicide. And we just think like that kind of talk is taking things way too far. Like this is supposed to be reaction videos to something fun. And like, we really want to keep it fun. We understand that there are serious topics that are going to come up, and like it's like on us to call them out, and we will do a better job of that. But like, if the show were just about serious topics, I think we would stop, because I don't I don't want to do a show about serious topics. I
Yeah,
want to
that
have
wouldn't be
fun
funny.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that you wanted to mention, which I want to remind you, is that like just because maybe sometimes at some point Spencer does something like sweet or cute or nice for Heidi doesn't mean that he is like Team Spencer and thinks that everything he does is right. Like we are all so much more than just like the worst thing we've done. So we are not on any team. And like he doesn't know any of them. I don't even know if you've met any of them before, but like maybe in passing, I still know them, and like I'm not taking sides, and this was so long ago.
Well, yeah, also it's not about a side situation.
Yeah.
It's not just because like we are not on Spencer's side for doing this. Like
No.
we are on Lauren's side in this situation. But that doesn't mean we agree with Lauren in every other situation moving forward.
Yeah.
And there's people out there who are so Team Lauren. There's not many people out there who are Team Spencer. But like Lauren fans are so connected to her because she went through this awful stuff and like came out on top and like is a great role model for that. And I think that they fail to recognize that just because we aren't constantly anti-Spencer, they think like I'm coming after Lauren, and I'm not. Okay,
Definitely
I'm not.
Yeah.
I really want this to be fun. I like can't stay out of the comments, and so like Friday morning when a lot of people were like coming at us being like, you guys are despicable, like I'm really embarrassed to like watch this channel, like how could you, like a rumor of a sex tape could have ruined her life or contributed to, like it just made me
Yeah.
feel bad. Like
Yeah.
I had to handle it, and so there's going to be a lot of apologies, but I just want to be clear about what I'm apologizing for and what I'm standing by.
I think that was well said, and I
Okay.
hope that people understand.
Yeah, definitely don't condone bad behavior. Oh, and there's one other thing that I say in a video that we shot before all of this came out, reacting to someone else's comment, which is that like even if Spencer does things for the show, acts like a jerk for the show, it's important for someone to say like that behavior, even if it's
For the show,
acting, is still
yuck.
whack. Like
Yeah.
don't put that out there. Or like Brody, if you're this guy's friend, even if you know I think it's Sophie. Even if you know he's acting for the show, like you don't want to be standing next to someone who's being super misogynistic and not raise your hand and be like, this I don't like this, dude. You know what I mean? Anyway, fucking really don't want to like get into morality or politics or any of that shit. Like I want to just make fun of people on a show 12 years ago without hurting their feelings, but like make fun, like create fun out of it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yes, and the point of the reaction video is to give my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that like Lauren isn't upset with Heidi for dating Spencer. There's something else going on. But like I don't know that. I have no idea if that's true. But that's just what I think is going on. And that's what I think explains some of her behavior. And sometimes I think Lauren is being passive aggressive and rude because she's really covering up the truth about why she doesn't like Heidi. I don't think Lauren is a bad person. I think there's a completely reasonable explanation for this behavior, that there's also a TV show going on and that there's a lot of people who are pretending to be friends with her for fame, and fame is going on, and that's complicated. I understand that. I just think that there's something else going on. I really don't hate Lauren until she does something like mean, like in like this scene with Justin Bobby that's going to come out when they first meet her. Like they're not very nice to her, and I don't like that. But that doesn't mean that she is like, you know, going to Timothy Rosenman jail for the rest of her life
Right,
for
or
being
that
a
you
bad
hate
person,
her.
or that I
Yeah.
hate her.
Yeah.
She is just having a not great moment for whatever reason.
Like we all do.
I'm filled with not great moments. That is like a huge part of my personality. Like I'm always regretting things that I do, and like that's not good. I need to work on that, but I'm not going to jail forever for being the worst person on earth. And like I hope people don't hate me. I know a lot of people here are going to say it's all good, and I really do appreciate that, because like the negative comments hurt my heart, but then when
Yeah.
people defend me, it warms my heart. But the message needs to get out to a wider group than will see this live.
That's okay. They may see it, and some may not, though. And there's always going to be that group of people. Like, whenever we put out something a little bit controversial, they're
Yes.
always going to be there. And you're not going to convert
like,
everybody.
Right. I mean, you're right. You're right.
But I think all you can do is speak your truth and make sure that you, like, have done everything possible in order to be heard, and then you have to move forward.
Someone says you are victim shaming Lauren is the best. What does that mean? Yeah, the cup is amazing. I'm not victim shaming Lauren. I'm not. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. But you're right. Like we're gonna get haters no matter
Yeah.
what. But there's one thing, like, if we put up a video of Sunny wearing nail polish and we get some haters being like, girl, like boys can't dress like girls, you know, like I'm down for those haters. You know what I mean? Like I have like, I don't care if they misunderstand me. Like I'm down to tell them while they are wrong, and I want to have that fight. But people saying that like I'm condoning male toxic behavior really hurts me, because like I'm
Because
anti.
that's really not who you are.
Yes,
I know.
yes.
But then at that point, you have to realize that these people they're just not going to understand you.
Right.
And that's their block, not
Right,
yours.
right.
There's something blocking them from being able to understand you. Because if they actually were listening to you
Right.
and got to know you, they would. But there's something blocking. People sometimes don't want to accept. They're so stuck in their own head and their own ways, or
right.
they're hurt so deeply that they cannot see the other side of things.
Well, I think they're also so connected to Lauren. Because of something they went through in their life that Lauren goes through and like handles really well. And I get that. Like that's great to have a role model like that. And credit to Lauren, like as you say, for standing up for herself in like the face of toxic boyfriends and mean friends and all that shit that's happened to a lot of women out there. Right when they were watching the show, she is a great role model for like standing up for yourself.
For
right?
sure.
And I give her a lot of credit for that. Well, I should give her more credit when we watch the show. I just happen to think that in the scenes, like when she's with Heidi, who's trying to apologize, she doesn't hear Heidi's apology because she doesn't want to be friends with her for another reason. And so she comes off as like someone who isn't understanding, because we all see Heidi trying. And we all identify with Heidi, like, because she's so sweet to Lauren. And Lauren is like, no, I don't like you. And that seems harsh, but it's for something else that I might even understand that she's not talking about, because it has to do with the show, or, you know, producers won't let her. It's all very thick, but I definitely don't hate anyone. I'm sorry. I'm on a fucking rant.
You don't have to be sorry.
What did Catherine Hurt say? Isn't Catherine Hurt the name of the woman who directed Hurt Locker, or is her name Catherine something else in the movie is named Hurt Locker? Oh no, she retracted her message.
Why?
I don't know. Read the super chat. I don't know how to. I missed all the comments, but I want to know what people are saying.
Okay, everyone's saying, breathe. We love you, Tim. Cult members are not the ones hating anyways.
Great.
Speak on it, Timmy. New subject.
Anyone saying anything bad though?
I don't see.
Okay.
Besides, like, next topic.
Okay. Next topic. We went through the table of contents. So can someone tell me what number?
People want to know about Sunny and the bed situation.
But what was number 2 on our table of contents?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's just make this a tangent while someone else pulls up number 2. Sunny in his bed. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Maddie Young.
So after 3 days of sitting next to his bed and waiting for him to fall asleep, we've moved on to moving the chair like right outside the door and keeping the door open. So we did that last night. I stayed outside the door. He would get into bed okay, and then he'd lay there for a second, and then he'd like come out and see me and make sure I was there, or ask me something, or ask me to get him comfortable or whatever. And so that probably lasted like an hour.
Lauren Foreman.
And then
Lol. Keep going. Sorry.
I ended up falling asleep on the chair outside of his door, and he fell asleep too. And then Timmy woke me up, right?
I'm not listening. What happened?
I think you woke me up on the chair.
Oh, when I got home. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were asleep. You were asleep. That's okay.
I
though.
was asleep on the chair. Timmy woke me up, and then yeah. And
So I'm trying to read the comments.
okay.
What are you talking about? I'll help you.
So then he woke up at what time did he? Then he woke up 2 more times in the middle of the night.
I
Like at
didn't-
3 and then at 5.
I slept through both wake ups. So thank you for doing that whole thing. But it's going well.
Yeah, that's better. It's definitely better.
Was he naked?
No, not naked.
There was one other thing. I can't remember.
So we feel like we're moving in a good direction.
With sleep. It's
With
going to be
sleep.
great. Sonny's going to be able to do it. He is so awesome, Sonny. He's great. He's just like pushing a lot of boundaries. And once he realizes that like we are all the ones in charge and he's not, he's just going to like revert back to the sweet boy that he wants to be. And he's just great. Like he watches TV before dinner, and I would think it would be a fight every night to get him to turn the TV off, like screaming and everything. But as long as he gets to turn it off, then he's fine.
Yeah, he just wants that feeling of control. And I think it's figuring out those things that allow him to have it without it being a big deal. Like, I don't care if I turn off the TV. He could turn off the TV if that makes him feel like he's in control more.
Beth doesn't care. Beth hit the Z's button. Beth, not nice. I'm sorry. I gotta stop caring about like some not nice things.
Yeah. So that's
Fifi, thank you. Sunny Day Sunshine, by the way, I saw your comment and I would talk more about it, but like I wonder if we could direct message. That would be better. Thank you for anyone who's saying I'm handsome. I see that and it makes me feel good. The next thing was merch update, I think was number 2, people told me.
Yeah. A lot of you guys are starting to get your stuff.
I'm
so
wearing
we
the merch
wanted
right now.
to see how it was going, how you like it. Like sizing issues.
This is
Any
an
kind of a
extra
thing.
large. I would wear a large, but this is an extra large. Should we zoom out?
Dustin Diamond 44 may only have weeks to live.
What?
That's sad.
Dustin Diamond
From
is
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got stage 4 cancer. I think my mom's here. No, Timmy. It was for him. No, Timmy. Oh, okay. Sorry, Beth. I didn't think, Beth, you were saying we were being boring, but I'm glad I caught that because I don't want you to think I'm upset with you. My mom is here and she wrote, "Didn't get mine." Not like, "Hey, how you doing? You guys are great." Just didn't get mine. Where's mine? Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt?
They should be coming, you guys. They should be coming.
A lot of people are getting their merch. If you
Yeah.
ordered right away, you should have it already. If you ordered 2 weeks ago, it might take another week. I
Yeah.
think 3 weeks is how long it takes.
Because we also, we didn't know how many people were going to order. So we originally just like put in lower quantities. And so the production house had to like dye more shirts and stuff. So it's a good problem to have. Like we're so appreciative and grateful that you guys are ordering them. But we
went-
just didn't think that they were going
Gonna
to
do
sell
as well.
as much
So-
as they did.
But listen to what this means. So, since they all sold so well, 1, everything is going to be cheaper, okay?
Yes.
2, there's going to be many different items, not just t-shirts and sweats. There's going to be more items and different price points, so everyone can afford something. We're also going to do all sizes, but that just means you're going to have to wait longer to get your stuff, okay? So whatever gets bought, we will then make and ship out. It's just a longer process, but you can get whatever you want. And everyone can afford it, and we're gonna ship everywhere, but you have to pay for shipping. We will also do a free shipping if you spend over X amount. I think that's like the best way we can do it, right? Like I don't think we're leaving anyone out. You're gonna see more items. Oh my God, Feffy Heart, we see you. Let me read your comment. Whitney, would Whitney ever design just regular clothes and release on merch, dudes? I missed the chance to buy Whitney back in the day. I mean,
Guys,
Fifi.
I am. I'm not selling them on Merch Dudes, but I'll be selling them on Cozy Co.
Maybe Cozy Co and Merch Dudes become tab all on a one.
Well, I think if you go to whitneyport.com, then there should be Merch Dudes and Cozy Co.
Totally.
And then, yeah.
But yes. Oh, Robert. Robert's back, everyone, by the way. Can we all just take a second to say hello to Robert? He got a new job. He's in a one-man show, and he's
Way to
been working
go,
really hard on that.
Robert.
And so that's why he hasn't been around. And
Oh,
everyone.
Robert Wallace. I saw something yesterday where everyone was welcoming him back.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Robert Wallace.
back.
Okay. Whitney's Cozy Co. I saw a sweatshirt. I talked about this at some point. You guys are gonna freak out. The merch is like fun and it's all inside jokes for us, and we can talk about that in a second. But like this is going to be a legit full-on line where it's going to change the whole landscape of clothing.
It's not. It's going to be stuff that you will want to wear forever and feel cozy, but it's not like as out there as Whitney Eve. Like I love Whitney Eve and I will always appreciate how creative I could be and just like how much of an art project it was. But the one thing about it that was hard sometimes was that like it was a little bit unique. It was very out there. And this collection feels much more streamlined, much more for everyone. The colors are just like really warm and pretty, and then I'm growing it too. Like the first season will only be about 10 pieces, and it's all really soft fabrics, and then we'll grow and do more things. Like I'll start hopefully getting into more like suiting and sweaters and patchwork and
Or kids'
details
clothes.
or kids clothes, unisex. But the first collection is more on like the simple, cozy, warm, classic situation.
And for the merch, everyone who has merch ideas now, please start a list for merch round 3 ideas, okay? We've already started the creative process. There will be a shirt. I mean, I don't feel like, I feel like we could talk about it. It doesn't, how could it hurt to tell them like what we're thinking? Because there's not going to be like a big surprise. Who cares
No,
about a
I
big
think you can
surprise?
say ideas, but just don't talk about like specifics of the artwork.
Well, that's what. Well, like, okay, here's an, you tell me if I'm saying too much, but this is what I was gonna say. Like, one shirt is going to be like star map, but instead of like George Clooney's house, we're gonna put in fun things from the show, all the inside jokes from the show, and it'd be like Spencer's star map shirt. Is that too much?
Yeah, someone just said it's called T-Chip, and there are loads of other designers who have been ripped off.
About what?
I don't know. I thought maybe someone was saying that our stuff has been ripped off. Oh well.
Anyway, so if you have new ideas like that's mommy, that will be for number 3. Put that on number 3. Oh, another question people wanted to know: how are we gonna get the almost 2,000 names onto?
That'll be easy.
Yeah, the names will just be small and they'll be in alphabetical order so you can find yours easily. Jackie, B, star map. Like if you come to LA, everywhere you go, people are like selling star maps, and they're maps and they show where the celebrities live. And there's a part where Spencer and Brody were talking about we should do like Bros in Malibu star maps because we know all the killer celebs.
I'm sorry, I'm writing an email to the dog person just to see if there's any other questions I could possibly answer for her. When I finish this, will you just read it over?
Yeah, sure. No, we're not gonna do any like branded stuff with anyone's like names or anything. It's all gonna be inside jokes from like the world that we have created. That's merch. Oh yeah, we're also gonna do like mugs and like our like big glasses and pins and like littler things that anyone should be able to afford. So, okay, I don't remember what else is on the agenda. Should we look at the community tab? Face masks. Hopefully we won't, well, I guess we'll probably need face masks for a long time. Cult paraphernalia, yes. So there is a shirt. There is a shirt that's like me, Whitney, and Sunny in like robes standing on like a hilltop, like going like this or something. And then like all of you guys are down on the hill below us, and there's like tons of people, and then we shout you all out, like from like the Lauras, like the Northern Europeans, the Australians, and then over that whole scene are all the names. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, you almost have to do it because you light up when you talk about it. But I can't like.
Someone said, "Oh, that's creepy."
Yeah, a cult community themed sweatshirt.
It's like it's a joke, and like anyone who doesn't think it's a joke, like just really like they shouldn't be watching the show. I'm gonna do it. I honestly like. I wish that I could take like it's cool that a lot of people are watching, but we're getting like further and further away from like the core people who I think understand our humor. I mean, I
But
get
the more, but they you have to give them time. They just have to get to know us.
yeah, but I'm just saying that like there's an interesting paradox between like wanting to put stuff out and get as many people to watch it as possible, but then like crossing a threshold to where like you have a lot of people. You're live. Zuckerberg front. See, dude, I was talking about the people who don't like me, and Zuckerberg was like, I'm one of them.
Really?
No, not really. He doesn't even do.
He's not even a follower.
He doesn't even
He's
do
a made-up
YouTube.
person.
But the joke about
he lives in Sunny's room.
This person. You're so sweet. I love you.
You do.
I do. I
know
do.
you do.
Don't ask like that.
I know
Don't
you
ask
do.
like
I
that.
know
Don't
you
ask
do.
like
I
that.
know
My
you
mom's
do.
watching. My mom's watching. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Does anyone understand what I'm saying out there? Jill, you understand? Frozen. Tom. The merch will be fashion with a capital F. The merch will be merch with a capital M. Okay. Do you want to?
I'll deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check around. Is there anything?
God, someone's from Israel. I want to go to Israel so bad. So there's this thing in New York called Birth. I don't know if it's in New York. It could be everywhere. $4.99 from Feffy Hart. Feffy, you're being so nice, and Feffy is a really cute name.
It's a really cute name.
Tomer, hi. I got called when I was like 20, maybe 26, and they were like, hey, we're organizing a trip to Israel for like Jewish people who've never been. Like, it's all expenses paid. Like, when are you available? And I was like, I'm not falling for this. Goodbye. And it turned out to be Birthright, which I didn't know anything about, and I missed out on a free trip to Israel.
I have a funny story.
And like apparently everyone goes and like they hook up with chicks the whole time, and it's great. It's like a amazing thing to go to. Not, I mean, this is before I was married. She's mad at me for saying hooking up with chicks.
I was gonna go on Birthright, and I was gonna go on Birthright with my sister, and I went to the orientation, and we got the schedule, and it said that we had to wake up every morning at 6:00, and we were like,
You were like, F that?
I was filming The Hills too. I was like I can't remember, I was in college, and I think I was like, this is not happening for me, and now I kind of regret it.
Taylor Porter, pay your credit card bill. You guys, I don't want to get into fiscal advice, but pay your credit card bill in full every month.
Well, not everybody can.
Well, then spend less.
Yeah, spend less.
I mean,
but it's
you're
also
right. You're right.
a
Oh my
bad
God. Oh my God.
time.
I'm
You
fucked.
know,
I'm
some people
fucked.
they can't.
Yes, fine.
afford to do
How
it
about
all at
this?
once.
If you can spend less to pay your credit card bill in full every month, that's my best advice. Let me just say another thing about.
Someone says T-Chip is ripping off your merch.
Oh,
They're
on
about to
it.
go.
They're about to get a cease and desist, mother trucker. Another thing about merch is when the art is ready. When the art is ready, we're gonna start the pre-sale. Okay, so as soon as the art is ready, we're gonna start the pre-sale, even if the items haven't been sourced yet. Which we should source the items. That call got pushed because someone had a baby. But we're gonna start sourcing the items now too. So hopefully this all goes quickly.
Are people buying it off T-Chip? Don't buy it off T-Chip, y'all. Let's see, what are you looking for?
Search your name.
In all different colors. Here's our piece in the streets, the chair, the city, in all different colors.
All right, so what do we do? Tell the lawyer.
Well, didn't Annie do it last time?
Tell Annie. Hey, T-Chip, if you're watching, we're coming for you. Oh no, what does he say in that movie? He's like, I'm not coming back. He's like, lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 33%. I'm coming back for everything. Who am I? 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 The winner gets a spatula. Kelly Gerard, see, she's here. She knows it's bullshit. First of all, everyone, Kelly is designing all the merch, so please, everyone, say thank you to Kelly. And yes, I'm Andrew Garfield from Social Network. His character's name is Divya Narendra. No, that's the other guy. What's his name? Spider-Man 2, yeah, what's his name? He went out with Emily Stone.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, but what's his character's name?
In what?
Eduardo Saverin, is that right?
In Facebook?
Yes, I'm a Virgo. Why does everyone always ask me if I'm a Virgo? Erica Harar. Eduardo Saverin, I was right. Taylor Tot for the win. T-Tot is always there for me. All right. So we did the airing of grievances, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Someone wrote like, God, I hate your stupid fucking husband in one of the comments.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like there was someone out there who like had other problems in their life that they were like focusing on me, and it made me feel like I am not like the world's most likable guy, but that like my goal is not to be the world's most likable guy. My goal is to be like the most likable guy to a segment of the world. I mean, you, and then this specific segment of the world. I don't need to be liked by everyone, but I'm also super sensitive. So I laughed because like it was so mean, it was funny, but then I was like, oh, I don't want that guy out there being like, or girl out there just like hate watching me. But you can hate watch me, I don't care. Or like picking up on all the things that like I find annoying about myself that I think I hide from other people.
And
like
that you're like, this person.
that person sees it all.
me.
Like when my hair goes like that, like he sees it. Whatever.
Not everybody is gonna understand you or like you.
Where are your
And you can be misunderstood because you can say some.
out there stuff?
Yeah.
That's fair. Where are your earrings from?
Oh, they're from the last line.
Last line of what?
The last line.
Oh, that's the.
It's called the last line. All right. Annie's gonna reach out to T-Chip right now to make sure all that shit's getting pulled down.
Lily's Wag hates Timmy the least. I appreciate that. Lily, have you emailed hey at whitneyport.com or what?
My mom was supposed to send me your number and she never sent it to me. Lily's why.
Lily, we need your number, but like I can't give out my personal information right now, so can we figure out a way for you to get us your information? Also, there have been over 50 submissions for the intern. Oh my God, Taylor Tot hit us with the $10 donation.
That's so nice.
I'm donating this chat as a Paladin champion for Timmy. I hope I pronounced that right. I will crusade for the poor Rosamund despite not knowing them in real life. Say mean things about Timmy and it won't be peace in the streets. That's kind of... Look, I don't want to incite that kind of violence, even fake joking violence, but that's what I need. Like, I I read these comments, and I know that even the real like fans can't be in the comments as much as I am, but I expect like someone to say something mean and then like 30 people to be like, "You're in the wrong place, buddy." But I don't get a lot of that.
Don't?
No, not a lot of people are like you're in the wrong place or like stop
Defending
it because
you?
they're just not in the comments. Like
Yeah.
you leave a comment and
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
go
yeah,
away.
yeah,
You're not like
yeah.
checking it
Yeah.
5 million times a day like I'm checking it. I have to stop checking it is really what's happening.
Yeah, you have to have healthy boundaries with it. Like look at it maybe once a day.
What if
And maybe take off the notifications off your phone.
the notifications don't even do anything. Should we disable comments or is that so not fun for everyone?
No, don't disable comments. Just have a healthy relationship with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
$4.99 from Maddie Young. I gotta read her thing. She said, "You can be the ripest peach in the world, but there will still be people who hate peaches." Also, sent in my resume for the intern position. Yes, there's always gonna be people that hate on me, but like, you know, I also want to take their criticism into account, and like we were, you know, not putting ourselves in Lauren's shoes, and so I'm okay to be held accountable as well. Anyway, fuck, I keep having something I want to say and then I forget it.
you have so much that you want to say.
It's true.
What's on your TV? It's Netflix, Sunny shows,
like,
just
Sunny,
scrolling.
watch this show, watch that show, watch this show, watch that show. Talk about the internship. Okay, so I think that there could be room for 2 people. We are looking to like pay someone because like we don't think it's really cool to not pay anyone.
Well, I think it's illegal too.
Yeah, but I think there could be room for 2 interns. We are going to review the submissions late this week, so you have a few more days if you want to apply at hey@whitneyport.com.
I think there's room for one virtual one and one that needs to be here. I think the virtual one is someone that's helping us like work on the back end of things, like the back end of my blog, the back end of YouTube, like retitling things, like giving things thumbnails, like a lot of sort of back end help with organizing stuff.
Yes. That said, like this won't be a Hills style internship where you're in charge of knowing everything about West Coast fashion before it happens. This will be like an internship where you're doing like menial stuff, but like also it's a 4-person company, so like you'll be learning about everything we do.
Yeah.
But the point is to get someone to do like kind of like data entry type
Work.
stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a little copywriting. We'll see. There'll be room to grow, which is
Yes.
the best part.
Yes.
But we're gonna look at all the submissions late this week and then interview, pick someone hopefully by the week after.
Reach out to you guys soon. But so that's one. That can happen virtually. Like all that stuff can happen virtually. The other one would most likely have to happen here, and that is helping us with any kind of errands places, like if the tapes need to go that we just shot, like they need to go from our house to the editors, and then also helping us manage the new renovation, which is close by, and keeping us organized on that front, because we're meeting with architects now and we want to start renovation, and we really need someone to like be on top of that.
Yeah.
So
I think like a good person to apply would be someone who's like extremely organized, and like someone who like, I don't know. I used to be like a kind of like a sit back at work and like anything you tell me to do, I'm going to do mad well. But like, you know, I'm not here to rock the boat or like say how the boat should be run. Like we need someone who is organized and like suggesting schedule and keeping us,
suggesting
you know,
new ways
reminding
to
us of
organize.
shit. Yeah.
Like,
And then I think like if you can do that and then you're also interested in this kind of like new media field and you want to be creative and you want to do design and like all that stuff would all be a plus too, because like if you're great at it, we can start moving that stuff off our plate. Anyway, I think it would be a cool job, except like it's scary to go work for just like some people. But like I mean, talk to Annie. I think she likes it. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Did we have a nice weekend? We had a great weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We met the puppy. I went on a walk. Sunny and I went on a walk with an old friend. You were able to see some friends yesterday.
Yes, I did a social distance hang with 3 of my best friends from middle school. We sat and we caught up, and like the 4 of us just sat and talked and had dinner, and it was the first time we had done that. I mean, obviously in a year, but like maybe even longer than that. It was nice. Like there are whole sections of your life that are like gone, for lack of a better term, and like not in a sad way because you moved on and like have other things in your life, but to be able to like go revisit middle school for 3 hours, like that's really cool. It was great. I really appreciated it. Oh, my mom said who? It was Momo, Michael, and Budish. And it was nice. And like 2 of them are about to have a kid. It was like we're all grown up. Yeah, it was really nice. Everyone say hi to my mom. She's here. She's been listening. Mom, do you feel bad for me? Right? Like, can you protect me in the comments, please? Not poor me, because this is an apology to Lauren, but
Yeah. I get it.
like, pity me, Mom. Mom.
Were there questions in the community tab?
Mommy.
I have to get some work done.
What? How long have we been going? We've been going an hour.
56 minutes.
Let me let's go to the community tab, see if there's any questions.
Okay.
You got your
Oh,
computer.
okay, cool. These 2 are trending.
Trending according to the website, not like trending anywhere real. Also, people think we're being like extra nice to Spencer and Heidi because they like yelled at you that one time. Like, we're not. Like, Whitney's not really gonna be on the show. Like, she's not gonna see them that much. Like, Spencer's comments were way out of line, and we said it, and we said that was grounds for Lauren to never talk to him again. Like, we completely condemned his behavior. So I don't know what more anyone wants us to do. Like, be like not objective just because he did something really bad. No, I don't live my life that way. I don't live it that way. Just remember sticks and stones. That's what my mom said.
Did we have
I don't know what that is referring to.
Did we have to...
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Words hurt.
Did we change our YouTube password?
Let me tell it to you. No, I don't think we did. Oh, here, I can check here. I'm sorry, Whitney. Did you not like that joke?
No, it's fine.
Oh my God, no. Do you guys know out there what "no, it's fine" means?
No, I really don't care.
All right, we have 51 comments here on the old community tab.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the first
Okay.
one. So I'm going down to the bottom.
Okay.
First is from the very lovely Beth Lickman. It's hearts, blush face, hearts. And then AT replied with a heart, and Gem F said, "See you there, Beth." And we would just like to say, heart. Okay, Gem F says, "Yay. See you guys then. Hope you were both doing okay. And that last Hills episode did not give you guys too much drama. Covered that. A question. How will you place the thousands of names on the merch this time? Very interested in the design for this. Well, we kind of covered what that shirt will be. But thank you, Gem F. You are an OG pillar of the communities. Jackie B, hey y'all, great episode. It was great to see Whit moving up in her career. What did you want to be when you were kids? Good question.
I remember at one point wanting to be an actress, and then at another point wanting to be a therapist. Because I always thought I was such a good listener.
You are a good listener. Do you see a lot of grays?
They're sexy.
When I was in third grade, I wanted to be a professional basketball player.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, I was really good at basketball in first, second, and third grade. I think I'm still really good at basketball, but there's some things
That you could work on.
holding me back. Well, there's definitely some things I can work on, but there's also some things holding me back,
Like height and age.
yeah, and like now, like athleticism. But like when I was in my prime, like I was really good at dribbling and passing, and like I just saw the court
So
court
do you
vision.
think if your parents like pushed you into basketball that you could have been really good?
No, because my height and athleticism held me back, and like I started smoking cigarettes, and that had a huge, crazy effect on my life. Awesome. Took the day off work for mental health day. Oh, Carly Sanford, she works in mental health. And this sounds perfect. I'll enjoy some me time. I hope the feedback wasn't too bad from the episode. Everyone can have their own opinion.
True.
Yes, but people cannot have the opinion that we said that it was all good that Spencer did what he
Yeah,
did, because
that's
we
true. 'Cause
clear.
that's not the truth.
So like people can't always have their own opinion.
No.
But I get the sentiment and
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Any
Noted.
updates on the redesign renovation?
So, kind of just what we told you. We're meeting with architects. We met with one last week. We're meeting another one on Friday. And then as soon as we choose an architect, then they'll start drawing out all the plans. And we have to apply for permits and do all the design and then break ground. So, it's all in the works.
Yeah, we don't know where we're gonna like add though, or how that's gonna be. Okay, next question from Annabelle Weber. I'm French. Nope, I'm in French class until 11 a.m. Would love to join, but unfortunately, okay, so not a question. Not a question. Not a question. Oh, AT got our merch today, and the quality is amazing. We did not disappoint. Yes, we like went for good quality. I can't read these long ones. Not a lot of questions here. Let me go to the top. Maybe more at the top. Beth Lickman, hearts. Stickers, decals, yes or no for the merch.
Yes.
When can people expect their merch? I emailed regarding my merch order last week.
If you ordered it last week, you should be getting it in the next week or so.
Can you talk while I look for the
Okay. Yes, for sure. So let's talk about what I'm gonna do today. So after this, I am going to continue to go through the packaging for Cozy Co. Annie and I have been designing all the new packaging for the collection. And so I just need to get that locked down so we can start printing that. It's all going to be eco-friendly packaging, tissue paper tags, all that stuff. So I'm going to get all that done. And then I have fit samples of some of the collection that I have to try on and make notes on. And then I'm actually getting a facial at Dr. Nazarian's office. And Monday is kind of like my day to do a little bit of work, but also to take care of myself a little bit after a weekend full of like taking care of Sunny. So yeah, what should I do the later part of my afternoon? We should work out.
Yeah, I gotta work out. I lost this week's workout challenge to Paige. She did 6, I did 5. I got a question for you, Whitney. When you were in the city, did brands offer her pieces, or did she pay for all her amazing wardrobe?
To both of them. So I had a stylist when I was on the city, and she would borrow a lot of things from brands, and then I'd have to give them back, or a lot of the brands would gift me stuff in order to wear it. Or like a lot of the stuff that I really, really, really wanted, like designer stuff, I bought all myself.
Hey, Whit, sorry I'm not an athletic line. I'm new to the process and new to LA. Any tips? Big Pisces love.
I would say the best thing to do is to find like a good production partner that can make everything
Dustin
in-house.
Diamond died.
What?
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like my age. Dustin Diamond had like a really crazy post-Hills life.
Post Saved by the Bell life?
Yeah, like people like would bully him, be like, "Oh, it's Screech," and like he attacked some guy with a knife or something, and now he has cancer, and then he did like that celebrity boxing thing. Fame is a real bitch, and like not that like I'm not saying that like now I'm famous and like people are being mean to me and it's the same, but like fucking I thought about doing a documentary about like called like reality TV ruined my life and going finding all the villains who would like just tell their story about like what happened. And like
It's a really good idea.
it's not a nice place. And like I'm guilty of obviously producing it, but like also as a viewer, like being like, oh my God, they get the biggest train wrecks on the Real Housewives of New York. Like can't wait.
And
you
then
know?
their lives are completely ruined and no one ever takes them seriously
Yes,
again.
like
And they spiral into depression.
Like there is value in like watching people be crazy because it totally distracts you from your own life. And I used to defend reality TV that way, and I still do all the time. But one day, like there will be people who like hopefully will be held accountable, like for just how exploitative it is.
Someone said that 3 people committed suicide from Love Island UK after the show.
I'm sure. I mean, you go on the show, you act poorly, you think you're like being fun. The producers like want you to like play it up so they can have a show, and then all of a sudden like
Your life
you're
is
getting death
ruined.
threats because
Yeah.
like the trolls on the internet who are totally anonymous are
Yeah.
saying the worst things in the world to you. It's rough. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do reaction videos anymore.
No, I think we just keep it at this, but
But like keep it nice. Keep it nice.
keep it nice, keep it tight, keep it light.
But like we're making fun. I'm making fun of people. It's like a I'm not trying to like hurt I'm not like Jason, like you're so stupid for being like addicted to drugs. Like I feel bad when he's addicted to drugs, but like
You're still making fun of it.
well, we didn't know. We weren't making fun of him for being on drugs. Like I was making fun of him for not like reading Lauren for like knowing she didn't want to go out that night. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize that was about I don't even know if that moment was about drugs, but like
What I think it was clear he was drinking a lot. I know.
what do you guys think?
I don't.
Dylan from The Bachelor exposed the whole show on Twitter. Did you guys see? No, we didn't.
No.
I mean, I watch shows like Unreal and like all that stuff, and like I know it goes on, but like something a little bit like more subtle than just like you gotta go do this whack thing. Like there's just other stuff at play.
Kind of stresses me out a little bit.
Do you guys like our YouTube channel? Like, should we keep doing it? Let's just decide right now. If everyone says yes, we'll keep doing it. But if people are like no, then we'll stop. Well, nobody's telling us to keep doing it, so I guess we'll stop. Yes, okay. People are saying yes. Should we keep doing it? Should we keep doing it?
Sometimes I'm in the shower and I think about it and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good about this.
The reaction videos.
Yeah.
Whitney doesn't like it. Should we do it? Should I do it without you? It wouldn't be very fun. Huh.
I'm sure you feel that way sometimes too.
No, I love it. I love it. I just like people can't keep things in context. And so like if I feel like I'm contributing to something negative, I don't feel good. But like if people could keep things in context, like this would be a fun thing for everyone.
That's true.
But like also maybe like the next show we do just has to be fun. Like it can't be anything that gets too dark. It just can't, because like that's
Like
not
Love is
good.
Blind.
As a fun show, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would do Siesta Key.
Siesta Key's fun.
Yeah, Real Housewives is fun too, but then like all of a sudden, someone's an alcoholic and like it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Don't do The Bachelor, then people say. All right. Well, if you feel like you got to go, we've done 70 minutes. I need to do a little Timmy time. I need to get some more off my chest.
Okay. Do you want me to sit here or leave?
Sit here. I don't want you to feel bad about the reaction videos. Should she feel bad?
I think about sometimes what makes me feel a little bit insecure, and sometimes it's the reaction videos, thinking that I'm maybe poking fun at people, and that inherently is just not a good way to be.
I think. Then I don't know. Sometimes I think like you get caught up in like the way I like do it. I think just be yourself, and like you'll feel fine.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Because I can't pull off.
Like sometimes I think you'll be like trying to make a joke, and you'll say something that you wouldn't say. You'll be like, look at that guy or something.
Right.
Like that's not your
not
brand
really
of
what I
humor,
think,
right?
yeah.
Just be yourself and just laugh.
Just be myself. Okay. Fair.
Just be yourself. Watch the show. Be yourself. React like. And if we put out one that's not like super entertaining, then like it's not super entertaining. But then at least we won't be like doing things.
Just spending time thinking about being bad people.
No.
Yeah.
No. Maybe we should just. I mean, how bad would it be if we just disabled comments?
I don't think people like that.
It also, like, I am censoring myself. Like, I was just editing a video and, like, had to take out a bunch of things where I disagreed with Lauren because of all, like, the Lauren people who were going to come after me.
And someone said you poke fun at yourself, too. We spent a whole episode about you falling.
That's the most fun stuff,
Yeah.
you know, is like joking.
That's why the city was easier, because we could...
People were still triggered by the city. People were like, you're so mean to Olivia.
Really?
We were like, oh, fuck you. No, not fuck you, but, like... Are we? Words of advice. The good people always think that they're bad people. Yeah, like everyone's going to say, like, stop. Like, don't listen to the haters. Yeah, Capri, other stuff. Like, we like doing other stuff too, but honestly, the most people watch the reaction videos. Maybe Laguna Beach next time. Yeah, let's go do another Lauren show. Drama.
I was saying that I think after this episode, because it's this storyline is the most intense one of the whole series, that it will get more fun again. You know, like I think this one is like triggering and a hot, big topic, and then, you know, moving next into like, I don't know what else happens. Me moving to New York, like Kelly Catrone's back at People's Rev, Lady Gaga, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, I wish I could watch a show filled with drama and give my honest opinion and, like, really, like, tear into people who I think are terrible, but I can't.
I have to go pee.
Maybe a fiction show like How to Get Away with Murder. Maybe. Anyway, so welcome to Timmy Time. Whitney has to take a squeege.
No, pee.
Oh, I thought you said squeege.
No.
Data XO, we see you. Please invite Jay for an interview. We did invite Jay for an interview. We had it scheduled, and then last minute Whitney was like, this is going to be too awkward. So we're not going to do that. No, Selling Sunset we're not going to do. That's another Adam DeVello show. Like, we want to just probably exit this whole arena because people are very connected. How do we apply for the job? We send an email to hey@whitneyport.com. Becky, what are you wearing? Are you wearing gray? I wear the same. This is merch, by the way. I'm wearing a Zuckerberg special. Someone just said I'm handsome. Yes! react videos to the news. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. Definitely would get some haters, but maybe that's like when the channel starts getting successful, that's just it comes with the territory, right, guys? Right? Love is Blind is a good one. Hey, Timmy, how Jewish are you? I'm 3/4 Jewish. My mom is Christian, but then she found out that she was a little more Jewish than she thought, so I'm like 3/4 Jewish. Did you want to it's Timmy time. Did you want me to pause Timmy
Oh,
time?
no.
Because Whitney has something to show, and I'm all for pausing Timmy time. Whitney,
Well, I just wanted to show a fabric that I was using.
would you guys like to see a fabric that Whitney is using?
That I'm making. Do they want to? They can say no.
I'm waiting for the answer.
Okay.
Timmy time is fun. Yes. Okay, yes. You got some, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I watched Bling Empire.
So this is a fabric I'm using. It's a ribbed spandex fabric, and it's coming in pants. Do you see it? You see it? Pants, a mock turtle, a little button down long sleeve, and some swingy shorts. It's gonna be like cozy nap.
Everyone says very pretty. Everyone loves a bit of stretch.
Good.
Color options, they want to know, Whitney. Color options.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of color options.
There you have it.
Don't
I hope it's
you
not see-through.
worry.
Love that color. Love it. Yes, mock turtleneck and shorts. I'm gonna be everyone. I'm gonna act out everyone. Swingy shorts? Gorge. Cozy is the way to go. Looks gorge. Love it. What are Sweeney shorts, lol?
Swingy shorts. You'll see.
All right. Yeah, Robert, it is cool that I played basketball and I was nice. I could make a lot of circus layups, like a lot of what? All right. Anyone else want to talk about something? Someone throw out a topic. We'll give it some time. I feel like we got another 10 to 27,000 minutes left in us. Sleeveless mock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you're wearing. I thought they meant for merch. Black History Month. Okay. It is February 1st, Black History Month. I would like to talk about the fact that the Hills in the City had no black people or people of color or gay people or like whatever, that it was very white down the road. And I think about this a lot because it like producers could have made the effort to cast people that represented more parts of the country. And I came to this conclusion that good shows reflect the times and culture that they're in. Great shows define the times and culture that they are in. And despite The Hills being like a really good show for a number of reasons, it's not a great show for that reason. And it's no excuse. I personally, I don't think it's a crime that they didn't have those people. I just think it was a missed opportunity and prevented it from being a great show. But speaking as a producer on one of those shows, you get on a show, it's so hard to make happen, and then it's so hard to it's just so hard to have a show on TV, and then it's so hard to make it, and then it's so hard to make it good that you're just like doing whatever you can. If you see someone who's going to be good TV, like you're honestly not thinking about what race or what's best for culture as a whole. You're just thinking about what's going to make good TV. And so you pick them, and the people who you're picking are the friends of your cast or the people around you. So you're going out into a small world already and then just choosing the best person you can for TV. And I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. I'm just saying that's kind of was our mindset when we were casting for the city. It wasn't like we can only find white people, but it was just like who's going to bring it and who's going to be good. Now, if you had someone in charge or a producer who was like, you know, what's more important to me is to use this platform to diversify the world and do all this good, then like I'm gonna go and cast for those people. But that didn't happen, and I think it prevented The Hills from being like a great show. I think it was a really good show, prevented it from being great. Does that make sense? Any feedback? Okay. Yes. Like it's a shame. They should have told the experience of like what it's like for like you know, a girl trying to make it in fashion who isn't pretty and white, and like what her experience was like. Like that would have made interesting story, but it didn't happen, and that's too bad, and that's a shame, and that's a shame. But I don't think it happened because there was like a secret like cabal of white people in like a big boardroom being like, don't allow any like black people on the show. But also that I don't know that didn't happen. You know what I mean? I'm not in those rooms. Talk about Judaism. I don't have a lot to say. Okay, wait, I want to see what people think about that. Yeah, I think it was just short-sighted. Yeah, it was short-sighted. It was lazy, like, and a missed opportunity. That speaks to the climate elements of the industry. Yes, as I said, like that show reflected what was going on in fashion and you know like those industries. It just reflected it. It just said, here's what it is, and here's our reflection of it. Like a really good show would change it. Would say, hey, this isn't happening here. People of color aren't getting their fair shake in this industry, and we're going to highlight that in an effort to change it. And then you have like a transcendent good show. Steph GM said, Timmy, hit us with your therapist, where you're at with your therapist dreams. Stalled. I was going to go to school, but I dove deep into the YouTube, and like now I'm not like having the time on my hands to do that. But it is something I think I would really like to do once I'm done with my own therapy.
Once you finish it.
Representation matters, and they missed out on an important population of viewers. Exactly. Yes, well said. Any race issues usually brought up in the producer's room? Did you ever speak into that? Not that I can remember. Like, there have been times since the city where we've casted shows where we've thought about that and said, look, this show cannot be all white and it has to be inclusive, and like, you know, that's nice. But I got to tell you, like the topic of that being like, we have to do it rather than we should do it isn't really the right way to think either. $10 from Kristen James Jewelry says, silent regular, I'm a jewelry designer and watching the reactions to City and the whole statement necklace comments inspired me to make statement pieces. Love you guys. Thanks for being inspiring. Check out her statement necklaces, guys. Someone said the conversation is changing and definitely in the right direction. It takes folks like you and Wit to stand up for folks like myself, hence why I rock with you. I think that is correct, that it takes people with privilege and power to give it up to make shit more fair. And like, I'm not saying that that's what we do. We could do a better job of that, but I think we recognize that that's how change happens. It can't just be the people who are being oppressed complaining about being oppressed. It has to be the oppressors being like, oh, this isn't good, or the apathetic people being like, oppressors, you need to stop being oppressive. Use these motivations to speak into those issues in those rooms now. Jackie B, yes, if I was in those rooms now, then it would be incumbent upon me to do that. Any other questions? Diversity and inclusion has only been emphasized the last year. It has been a slow boil, unfortunately. Really happy that you and Whitney are so honest now. Sorry, I hate to keep asking, but hope you'll see wallpaper. Oh, you want to know about this wallpaper? this wallpaper, Whitney had someone paint that wallpaper for us. Isn't that exciting? And then there's 7 hummingbirds to represent the 7 members of her family growing up. I would like to think that I am one of the leaves. And Sunny is a twig. Yeah, Jamie, we're still going strong. Welcome back to the 85th minute of the live. Oh, also,
I'm
people
still here. I'm
people
still
should
on the
know that
computer.
the live gets like put into the live playlist. You'll never be directed to it because then it affects like our numbers in some negative way. All right, any other questions or should I wrap it up? I mean, I don't really have anything on my on my schedule.
People are saying we've got emails that the t-shirts have arrived in poor condition, like holes or stitching falling apart or are already falling apart after a couple wears.
What? Oh.
I mean, I think that's the vintagey feel of the shirt.
I don't think this is okay.
So what should we do?
We should write, okay, thank you.
Yeah. They know, but I just want to address that.
On the live? If you guys get any material that is defective, I mean,
Let us know.
let us know. I think we do no returns though.
We don't do returns, but
it's important to know because we will get better quality or hold those people accountable.
I'm asking our production manager Ben what to do.
I was like, Whitney, we're live.
I know, but I thought it was best to be honest.
It is best to be honest and
Upfront
open.
about it.
We're selling you crap. Okay, go to merchdudes.com to buy some fucking crap. This shirt is nice. This shirt is legit nice.
is.
But look, I did just find a little thing in the seam.
Yeah, but we also have a dryer that pokes holes in things.
Yeah, if it arrives like that, that's a special one that you get to keep. Can we both react to the Hills spoof of Mad TV? Yeah, I'm sure we could, but I don't think it'll be that funny. Like, they're already making the jokes. It'll just be like us laughing at their jokes. I'll try it, but I just am guessing it's not going to be that funny. Have you guys ever been to Ireland? No. Can we come visit you? So not true. What's not true, Robert? What's not true? What is not true? Has anyone else in Whit's family pronounced their ings with a K sound at the end? Like talking. Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Tim is handsome.
Talking. He is handsome. I don't know why we do that. It feels like an LA thing to do.
It's like just a Valley Girl thing?
Yeah.
There it is, guys. Like, people talk differently in different parts of the world. Audrina had a reality show. I don't know. It's really hard to find a good show to do. Because, like, it has to be rich people. Because, like, you know, it has to be people that, like, we can make fun of. Tom says, did you have any involvement in producing The City show with the Fat Jewish? Yes, I wrote and directed it. Oh my God, Girl Hadden. I wrote and directed Girl Hadden, 10 episodes of it. I called my manager today to try and find this guy, Greg Selko. He owned Karmaloop. He owns the footage. He owns these 10 episodes. I'm trying to get him to give it to me so I can put it on here. How fun would that be? And then we could react to that. That would be amazing. No, I'm not going to do the Malibu Bros. But Tom, yes, everyone find Greg Selko, owner of Karmaloop, and ask him if I can have those episodes that I worked on for a year. Okay, can you guys do it? Can you find that? Please make pants long enough for tall girls. We're gonna do our best. We're not J. Crew. We're just like selling some merch. Sorry, I want to accommodate everyone. Thoughts on GameStop? I don't really fully understand what's going on. Like they were shorting the stock and then people were like, oh, we're just gonna buy it. So like that short doesn't work out. And it's like, this is not how it's supposed to work. Like the free market is supposed to work somehow. Like this should be corrected. So I hope that's what happens, but I can't really speak about it because I don't know about it. ADR, what is it, how, why? Do you wanna talk about ADR? I'll tell you what ADR is. Okay. Imagine you're producing the show and you got to get a conversation between Audrina and Heidi for something. And, to get a crew to go to Audrina's house and get a crew to go to Heidi's house is twice as expensive to get one crew. So you just film them doing their side of the conversation. Well, that's not really a good explanation. Let's say you're doing a scene with Heidi and Spencer at lunch, and they're supposed to talk about this, that, and Santa Barbara. And they do the thing, and they forget to talk about Santa Barbara because in the next scene they're going to go to Santa Barbara, so they need to set it up. Instead of going and reshooting the whole thing, you just get Heidi being like, hey, and like, don't forget, we have Santa Barbara. That's additional recording, and then they put it into the scene, so now that they can set up the Santa Barbara scene. It's not used for anyone to like call someone a bitch when they don't mean to call them the bitch. It's just used mostly for exposition. I hope that explains it. Choo choo. I guess that's it. I just declined whatever you did to your phone.
Oh, okay.
We still have 934 people here. You want me to accept?
I'm gonna accept it here.
Oh, I just hit accept here.
Okay, perfect.
Do we think that this live helped or hurt?
Helped for sure.
Helped?
Yeah.
Should we do a dance?
Do a little dance.
Do you want to do a dance lip sync?
Make a little love.
Get down tonight.
I feel too nosh. I gave them a dance.
Disappointing what?
Oh, am I disappointing people?
Probably the people who wanted to dance are probably disappointing. But like, I'm not trying to guilt you. I'm just saying, people are in lockdown and like not.
Okay, but can I choose
know.
the song? Because the songs haven't been making me that motivated.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys? Let's normalize disappointing people. Thoughts on GameStop? Kind of just covered that. Yeah, you could choose it. But Lauren Taron says, what about no diggity? People are, no, don't feel guilty for not dancing.
Solo Timmy dance.
No, I could never. Do you want to pick your song? Or do you want to just not do it? How'd you just get a text from me?
Because I sent myself pictures.
Can you say potato party pasta 3 times fast? Potato party pasta, potato party pasta, potato party pasta.
Potato party pasta, potato party pasta, potato party pasta. Not really.
Who did better, me or Whitney? Who did better?
You
No,
did,
come on, let them vote.
You
So I can win for real.
Okay, fine. Because you're gonna win for real.
Nobody's even saying I did better, but they know I did. Do you guys have a P.O. box for fan mail? Wait, do you have a P.O. box for fan mail? Beth Lickman said that you won, even though you clearly didn't, so we know that Beth Lickman hates my guts. Do you want to give him the P.O. box address? Or do you want to save that for what it's used for?
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Pity patty, Timmy. Yeah, Beth, I need your pity. Also, I've had my claws going the whole time. Timbo the King. Robert Wallace, fun fact. Kelly Rowland was on X Factor. I was her producer. Her husband's name is Tim, and they are the nicest people I've ever met in terms of like celebs and just people. And he used to call me Timbo the King, and it made me feel so cool. True story. Timmy, you dance. Jackie B, don't order me around. Should I do my finger dancing? All right, Tom, time to go. What did you just say, Tom? You said Whitney Whitney is not the nicest celebrity you've met. Kelly Rowland is really, really nice. Whitney takes everything seriously. It's really, you gotta be. She's mad. She's legit mad. She thinks I was being serious.
just know you. It's fine.
She is legit mad, you guys. She is legitimately thinks I was being serious. What do you think I should do to get out of this situation? People have said, it's fine. Someone said, yikes, it's fine. Can't wait to listen to this one get unpacked on with Wit. It's not fine, guys. It's not fine.
It's just because he specifically told me before that I have to be nicer to people and ask them their names, like when people come up to me.
Oh, in terms of when you meet someone who comes up to you?
And so I know he thinks that Kelly Rowland is definitely a nicer person than me.
No, not a nicer person. You're the nicest person. You're the best person.
Don't worry. We can talk about it later.
Did you hear that? We could talk about it later. Maybe this YouTube is all too much. I mean, in fairness, once, yes, like I was like, you know, when people come up, you could ask them what their name is. Like that's a cool, nice thing to do. And she never, ever will let it go that I said that. Yeah, this is awkward. People are leaving. Goodbye. R.I.P. Timmy, yeah. No doubt. No doubt, guys. No doubt. No doubt. I don't know why she's shaking her head. She already said, no, it's fine, which is a telltale sign that it's not fine. And we'll talk about it later.
I don't need to talk about it later.
Someone says, say apologize and realize that you will always be on your wife's side. See, I don't think Tink Mitch that's the move. I'm not just always on Wit's side. Like, I'm on the side of truth and justice. I'm always on her side. Like, I'm never going to be against you, but like...
I don't expect you to be on my side. That just hit close to home. I didn't even hear the whole first part of the conversation. I think it's me just feeling insecure that I'm not as nice to people, like as memorably nice to people as maybe Kelly Rowland is.
It's a totally different situation. The question was like, who's the nicest celebrity you've ever worked with? It's Kelly Rowland. Like I don't know Kelly Rowland like I know you, so I'm sure there's parts to her that like aren't the same. So you can't be part of that answer. That makes sense, right, guys? Come on, that makes sense.
I wasn't expecting to be the person.
Yeah, you are.
I said I wasn't listening to the whole first part of the conversation. Don't worry.
Timmy, tell a joke. Hey, Whitney, what's the difference between jelly and jam?
Jam.
I guess don't tell the rest of the joke. Anyway, you guys, it seems like she's okay with it, but I think she really needs you to write down that she should give me a break and that obviously I didn't mean anything bad about it. Please explain that to her because she will not believe me.
I believe him.
Unless you don't agree. What's your favorite food? Wait, you're so kind. What is she eating?
I'm eating coconut.
No, but but people are supposed to be telling you to let me off the hook.
Oh, but you are really nice.
You're mean to her. Jesus. He loves you so much. Let's see what Anna Marie P said. God. Whitney's probably the nicest person Timmy knows because that's what makes them best friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your intentions are good with her. I know, but people misunderstand me and then are like, you're mean. Maybe this is the end.
Stop it.
The end of YouTube. Someone wrote, forgiveness is more than saying sorry. That's from that movie.
You're good, babe.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Alexi says let him off the hook. Yes, let Timmy off the hook.
have.
I know, but you have to really convince me that I'm off the hook. Being like, don't worry, it's fine, then makes me even more scared.
Don't worry.
Is this a good reality show? Like if we just did this all the time? I wish we could do a poll and be like, who doesn't like Robert, I got that book as a gift. I'm going to read it too. Who doesn't like, because people on here definitely don't like me, and that's fine, but I just wish we could identify them and block them from the channel. All right. Well, this has made me feel worse. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be reading the comments nonstop.
No, don't do that, babe.
I will
Don't
be.
let this make
I
you feel
will be.
worse.
I will
Don't
be.
make-
I
don't
will
take
be.
this
Well,
too
you made me feel
seriously.
worse.
I'm sorry, babe. It was projecting something. It was making me think something about myself that you have commented on before. So it just sparked like a bad feeling about myself.
Right, but then
It's
you
not
made me
you,
feel
it's
bad.
me.
Right? And now I'm thinking to myself, like, am I a bad person?
You're not a bad person. No.
Then
you're-
you say stuff like that. Then you say, Timmy, you're not a bad person, as if to be like, but like you're kind of a piece of shit.
Just go smoke and chill. We love you both.
I'd like to have a full mental
You're
breakdown on here.
You're not.
$5, Timmy, you're okay. This was a real moment. This is why we all love you both. Yes, this is 100% a real moment. This is really happening right now. Whitney is mad at me.
I'm not mad
and
at
I'm
you.
feeling bad about myself.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, babe. I'm not
because
mad
I
at
said
you.
Kelly Rowland was the nicest celebrity that I'd ever met.
No. It comes down to it hasn't only been one time that I haven't asked someone's name. So he's reminded me and told me a few times that. So it made me feel like, oh, Timmy doesn't think I'm that nice to people that come up to me, and it made me feel insecure in that moment. That's what it sparked. And if you would just say the truth and say, yeah, Whitney, sometimes you're not the most friendly.
I mean, I wouldn't say that you're not the most friendly. My point back then was like, hey, like each time someone comes up and says, hey, I loved you from the city. It's nice to say, hey, what's your name? Mm-hmm. That's all I was saying. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're not a nice person. And I didn't know you would hang on to that. And then the next time someone asked me who the nicest celebrity was, if I didn't say you first, that we would have to talk about it later or I'd be in trouble.
I wasn't expecting you to say me. I didn't even know that was a question.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. $9.99. This is the most real. Yes, this is the most real. The best part of Friday night. Whit, I don't think he meant any serious harm. It's not that serious. Right, I didn't mean any harm. I wasn't even thinking about Whitney not saying hello to people.
I'm saying it's not that he was doing any harm. It's that it made me feel, it reminded me of a time, of a couple of times that you told me to ask people their names. And then I was thinking, maybe Timmy doesn't think I'm that nice to celebrities. Or not to celebrities.
You're nice to celebrities. I don't know. It's also scary to argue with your wife and then have like people who hate men be like, you're the worst. I get a lot of that. But you know what? I also really like doing YouTube, so it's all freaking trade-off.
Maybe some of them are like, we hate men, and then maybe there's something in you that triggers some other people.
Definitely triggering some people. Who am I triggering out there? Can you announce yourself and can we discuss? I guess nobody wants to say it. Oh wait, here comes a lot. Yeah, Totally triggered. No, you're not, Amanda. Lying. And I don't say, hey, what's your name? Yeah, but like, all right, I guess nobody's triggered.
No, it's triggered. Don't take it seriously.
Timmy, I think breaking the hold with the audience and then focusing on Whitney in the moment would help her. I will focus on you.
It's. I don't want you to feel bad.
But I don't want you to misunderstand my feelings towards you, and for me to, I think you're a nice person. Do I think that sometimes when people come up to you, like, would it be extra nice just to ask them what their name is? Like, yes, of course. Kelly Rowland might not even do that, but in this particular instance,
You think it's the right thing to do.
no, you weren't even on the list of possible nicest celebrities because I just thought about people I had worked with. You're my wife. I know you way better than these celebrities, so like,
Right.
you're so much more than just the nicest. You're the
So,
one
yeah.
who's best for me, and that's why we're married.
Yes,
but it's a totally different
yes,
question.
Yes. Yes. Put it to bed. It's okay.
There are a lot of haters in this world. All right, guys. I feel crazy. I'm gonna go take a nap because when I get upset, I just get really tired.
You really are that upset?
No. I'm gonna be fine.
I mean, it's okay if you are. I didn't mean to make you feel like shame you for being that upset, but
Well, no, it's just scary to like when you get offended by something that like I really had no intention of offending you or was about you at all, and then feeling like even if I explain myself, like since you felt that way, that you're gonna carry that with you all day and like be mad at me.
no, I hear you. It's more of like an ego punch for me. I have to be like, yeah, I should be nicer and ask people's names, and so I shouldn't take that out on you.
Right, but also you weren't even on the list of possible.
I'm not even
nicest
upset about
celebrity.
not being on the list.
Because you're my wife, though. I just feel like I'm again like misunderstood, and now people are mad at me, and like I can't even explain my way out of it.
I get what you mean about the list. If someone was like, who's the nicest celebrity you've ever worked with, you wouldn't say.
If I were a celebrity, you wouldn't say me because I'm your
Because
husband.
exactly.
And like it's just
Exactly. If someone was
totally
like,
not
who's
the
the
question.
nicest producer you've ever worked with,
right.
I don't know.
Like our relationship is so much beyond just like nice person to work with that you weren't even an option. And so when I said Kelly Rowland and then you got in your feelings because I didn't say you, like, and it all happened on YouTube Live. $9.99 from Michael Felinunachek. Discuss Kristen Cavallari Uncommon James Jewelry Line Home Good. What? Dude, this is so off topic. Sorry. Your money will go to charity.
Nobody's mad at you, by the way. They're all saying that.
But I feel like then's the other thing. I think there are some people out there who are like, I hate Tim because I love Lauren, and like look at him like be mean to Whitney. But I'm just being vulnerable and real with everyone. Anyway, but also like this is marriage, like fights and misunderstandings and talking about it, and like we're showing them all of that shit.
All the sides.
All of the sides. All right. I have to go. I have to go from this place now. I have to go. And we'll see what happens in the comments. People could be like, you guys are the worst.
No.
Just defend me in the comments,
stop.
okay? Just for those of you
Stop.
like Mia Janae, please, okay? Defend me in the comments.